this video, we will look into how to switch from a mechanical background, from a mechanical engineering, not only mechanical, from electrical, from any branch, from electrical, civil, any type of core branch, or CSIT EC branch to data analyst profiles. So all this information what we are giving right now is taken from this guy. He is Devanshu Sae, and in his on-campus placement, he was placed in a core company, but due to COVID, he became unplaced. And after that, he did some things. He did learn some technologies, and now working as a business analyst in a very good company, and he's earning more than like 1.5 times or 2 times of a core engineer. So let's see what he did and how he got up there. So first things first, why to switch from mechanical to data analyst? So few of the reasons are, core company tends to recruit very few candidates, right? And opportunities are also very less, and salary range from 2 to 6 LPA to 4 6 LPA, 2 to 6 LPA, and majority of the people get 4 LPA. So salary range is also not very good for core companies. That's why we can make a switch if we are not that interested, if we don't have any preference. If I'm a mechanical graduate, so I should work in mechanical core. If we don't have such kind of like mindset, we can go for a data analyst profile as well. There's no issues. Now for this I want to show you one thing. I've searched here jobs for data analyst, and in India, and I kept experience level as internship and entry level. So number of results what I'm getting is 11,000. On the other hand, the same thing I did for mechanical engineer India, experience, internship and entry level. Number of results I'm getting is 1800 only. So we can see it is almost 10, a difference of 10. So for these reasons, if we don't have any like if we don't have any mindset key I should work only in mechanical, then we can switch to a data analyst profile as well, which is very good, which has a very good scope. This is one of the link which is like given by Times of India. You can go through this link, and we will drop this PPT in the description. You can go through this link and you will find why mechanical engineers are, or why civil engineers, or why core engineers are not getting respect, why they are not employed. Some of the reasons you will get in this article is there is a huge mismatch in what the students are learning in the 4 years of engineering and what they are going to work in industry, and curriculum is also very old. So why should we choose data analyst? So first things first, that it is very easy to get placed as a data analyst. It requires 2 to 3 months of hard work, and uh, you will easily get, I should not say easy, but you will get a good profile of a data analyst in a good startup or a good MNC company. The package as a fresher will be very good, and it will definitely increase exponentially. Future scope is very high, very bright. Data analyst jobs, data scientist jobs are considered the best jobs in 21st century, and it is sort of interesting work. So these are the few reasons we should choose data analyst. Now, some people from core background think कि I am from core background and companies will not be interested in me. So the thing is, 80% of the company won't keep any criteria. They want freshers, they want good engineers, they want engineers with good aptitude, good problem solving skills. That's it. What they look into your profile is what projects you did, what internships you did. So this is the most important part. What are the skills we should know? So skills like Microsoft Excel, SQL, Python, and Tableau. This is the complete skill set. If you know this complete skill set, there is no one that can stop you getting a job. Now, how to proceed? This is the main thing. Uh, if Microsoft Excel is a very big thing. We cannot learn Microsoft Excel in 1 to 2 days or in 1 week. It is not at all possible. So what we can do is have some basic knowledge. If we have some basic knowledge, then we can make some projects and we can crack interviews. Anyways, you are entering the industry as a fresher, so they won't expect you to know complex details. So go through this YouTube link. This is a 4-hour video, and you will get enough knowledge to start making projects, and you will have enough knowledge for cracking interviews. Next thing we should learn is Python. Python for data analysis. Python also we will do the same thing. We will go through this YouTube link. Once you complete all the lectures in this YouTube link, you will be eligible for making projects and clearing the interview. Then comes SQL. Now many people, many core engineer will think, those who are not aware, ki SQL is difficult, SQL has coding. Not at all. SQL is a query language, and it is very easy. It is very easy. You can do it in 1 week. It is that easy. So for SQL also you can go through this YouTube link and make proper notes for all this Microsoft Excel, Python, SQL. You should make some notes because like content will be more, so you should remember everything. You should whatever content you see, you should remember those things. So you should make proper notes. After that, we should learn a visual analytic tool like Tableau. So what is visual analytics tool? So we can see one image. Such kind of graphs are made using visual analytics tool like Tableau or Power BI. So for Tableau, what you can do is go through this YouTube series of 86 lecture, and after that you will be fully eligible to make projects. Okay. Now take 1 month to learn all these technologies, make proper notes of all these technologies. In this 1 month, don't do any kind of project, don't waste time, cover all the concepts in quickly and make proper notes. After that, dedicate 1 month in two things. One, revise the content you have done, revise it every day, and make some projects. What kind of projects you can make? You can make data scraping projects, you can make data visualization projects. Data visualization projects looks very good in your resume. And after doing all these four technologies, whatever links we have given, after completing this, you will have a firm idea okay, what type of projects you should make. Now after this we should apply for companies to get a data analyst profile. So what does the company expect from us, from a fresher? So most of the companies in off-campus placement will expect a good project. If you have done good project, a good project does not mean it should be very big or it should involve huge number of things. No, it can be simple, but you should have clear knowledge about it, and it should not be very basic. It should have some things like 2 to 3 things. It should not be very big. Don't make very big projects or you won't be able to complete it. Pick a moderate difficult project and complete it fully and learn everything and have a clear idea of how all the things are working. So this is what a company expect. A good aptitude is expected from all the companies because all the companies will take an assessment test before the interviews. So for that you should have good aptitude knowledge, and for that you can go to RS Agarwal and practice aptitude questions. That will be more than enough. Now, some of the companies, 50% of the companies do look for the background score. If you don't have very good background score in your 10th, 12th, they may prefer candidates who have good background score. But if you don't have good background score, now is the time to compensate. Make a very good project. If you don't have good background score, make a very good project. So you can compensate that difference, right? And good coding skills are not at all expected. Now after learning all the things, after learning all the projects, after doing all the projects and learning technologies, what should we do? So we should apply for internships. We should apply for internship, 1 month or 3 month internships. In 90% of the cases, what happen is when you get recruited as an intern and you work 3 months there, then you will, after 3 months, you will become a permanent employee in the same company, because these people who know data analysis are in huge demand. So you will get a job there itself. That is not an issue. So for applying in internship, what you can do is go to My Future app. This is very legit. This is a legit app. You can go to Internshala. This has many internship opportunities. And the main one is you can go to LinkedIn and apply for internships. For every day, apply at least 10 to 15 companies. That is must. This is must. Take 2 hours of your day and apply to 10 to 15 companies at least. Now you can also give a MCAT test, CoCubes test, and Litmus PH test. So these tests also have companies which are which are providing you data analyst profiles. Now after getting job, what will be your day to day look like? So it will be like you will be handling data, you will be organizing the data, you will be cleaning the data, or removing the unwanted fields from a data and making it useful for someone who is above you. Like for data analyst, the guy who is above him is data scientist. So you will make the data useful for a data scientist. What can be the expected salary? Expected salary can be 3 to 6 LPA for a fresher, and after that it totally depends upon you. What are the things you know? What are the complications of the project you have worked? And you can get a very good salary, 15 to 20 LPA. Now, one of the questions that people ask is, "Ki, if I have year gap, will that create problem?" So if you have year gap in 12th, no, not a problem at all. If you are working in some other field and switching in data analytics, that is also not an issue. But if you are sitting in home from the past 1.5 years and you are just looking for jobs, that will create some negative impact in the recruiter. It does not mean you are not getting recruited, but make some good projects. If you are doing like that, if you have more gap of year gap of more than 1 year, you should make a very good project. So you can say, "Ki, I have done this project in this time, I have done this project." And if you should also try to get a part-time internship. Internshala provide part-time internships as well. So you can get one part-time internship and you will easily uh, can switch to a data analyst profile. It has nothing to do with the branch. It has nothing to do ki I don't have coding knowledge. Just you need to have aptitude, you need to have problem solving skills, and you should know few technologies that we have covered in the earlier slides. Follow those YouTube links, revise your content, make some projects, start applying to the companies, and within 6 months this will show results. 100% you will get a job. That is not an issue. You will get a very good paying job.